What's going on? It is Jason. Yeah. Adiga, that's some mighty good Kupak. Whoop whoop. How's everybody? So just for those that may be new to the channel, and if you've ever watched one of my videos, I kind of do the same intro every single time. I have my little coffee cup, I'm doing the whoosh, making the noise, and then I go Adiga. So Adiga, Adiga, that's like holy cow. That's some mighty good Kupak. Kupak is the indigenous Inupiaq word, Alaska Inupiaq, native word for coffee. So that's why, shout to the little bit of heritage that I have. I am a Yupik. My wife is half Inupiaq, so we have some indigenous and native blood flowing through the veins. So that's like my homage to that. So that's why I do that every single time, because I'm sure there's like a lot of people are like, what the heck is he saying? So now you know. The more you know. Yeah. So how's everybody doing? Hopefully, I better check audio before I go way too far down the... hopefully it is okay. Let's go to my channel. You know, the more you know. Ooh, sounds good. All right. I think we're in the money, baby. Whoop whoop. All right. Here we go. So, how's everybody doing? How's your week? Let me just say hi too. Boo. Ah, yeah, boy. And then just pin that bad boy. Boom. Huh. There we are. All right. I'm a little tired. I'm a little burnt out, and I'm just gonna share everything that's happened. Last week was a pretty intense week. It was quite a few shoots to the wire, moving from one shoot to the next shoot. So we were a little busy. And then I actually had to work yesterday, Saturday. There was a event, basically a celebration. Valley Partnership is a great organization here in the Phoenix area. And every year they pick a nonprofit as a community project to pour into and basically support. And they do so much. So Valley Partnership is a committee of amazing people that get together. They have a board, and every year they select a nonprofit and they just pour into that nonprofit with landscaping to painting to supplies to whatever you need or think about as that nonprofit. They definitely go in and support. This year it was at Axel. It's a really great school, and they really needed a little bit of a facelift on the property. And yeah, so it was really awesome to go and support that event, to capture it. Every year we capture the event, tell the story, and then they have an annual breakfast and they share the video at the breakfast, and it's just a lot of fun. So and actually a couple of the Valley Partnership videos that I have done have won some awards. That's pretty cool. So I enjoy, it's giving back, it's supporting nonprofits that really need the support. And yeah, so it was an awesome event. It was a long day, but it was an awesome event. So, but yeah, so I had that going on yesterday. And there's two reasons why I'm a little bit tired. One of the reasons is because I have a really fun project that I'm working on and I'm excited about. So it's got some, it's got some vigor in me. It's got some creativity. It's So when I tend to get into that mindset and that headspace and I'm feeling inspired, time is irrelevant to me. It's just like I go, 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 go. And so last night I was actually working on this film project within my Milanote and doing some creative outlining and things of that nature. I utilize Milanote. If you guys haven't heard of it, it is a phenomenal platform to basically throw your ideas on and help keep them organized. And you kind of have that big overall project view, like that 30,000 foot view of like, what does this project look like? And that's kind of how I utilize it. And it's really awesome and it's a lot of fun. And you can get really creative with it and just really showcase your projects. So, I was working on that, and it was, by the time I looked, well, I had something startle me. So here's the thing. It was about 11:30 at night, close to midnight. Maybe it was around 11:45. Here I live in Mesa, Arizona, and we live in a really nice neighborhood, really good community here where we're at. And so having a lot different than the neighborhood we lived in Alaska. We lived in Fairview in Anchorage, Alaska, and it's rough there sometimes, and it was definitely rough in our neighborhood, but way different environment here. So cops aren't necessarily the norm around here. We're not hearing cops, we're not seeing cops, it's just not a thing. Well, last night it was a thing because the whole neighborhood was lit up with cops running around. And then I'm like hearing this thing just buzzing over my house, and I'm like, what the heck is that? And I go out and turn on our patio lights and everything, and I light up the backyard, and then there's this bright light that's just hovering in my backyard, just kind of going all over the place. It's actually from the helicopter, and I'm hearing the cops are like, oh no, this is it. Couldn't really understand them, but they were saying stuff. And then the lights were going all over the yard and all over my neighbor's yard and everything. And I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. Leah was asleep. The kids were asleep. And then the thought just hit me in my head like, hey, wait a minute. If the cops are hanging around my area of my house and my neighbor's house and stuff, they're looking for somebody. Obviously, this person or whoever is running from the cops and is probably ducking in these yards or whatever the case may be. And I was like, holy cow, I better like lock up the house. So I went around, make sure the house was locked up, and then even turned on the alarm for a little bit just in case, to give me that little peace of mind. So it's not like, you never know. I mean, but here's the thing, if things like that excite me, I get super excited about it. And then once that hit me, I didn't want to go to sleep. I had no desire to go to sleep. I was even more fired up. It was like taking a hit of coffee, like straight into the veins. I was just amped up and ready to go. And I started getting right back at it, to that whole creative process. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. So, but yeah. So that was quite exciting to deal with, and it was annoying. It got annoying eventually because the helicopter didn't go away for a while. And you're hearing sirens out there and your cops, flashlights, everything. It was, I think it died down about 45 to an hour later. So who knows? I tried to look it up to see what it was, and I couldn't find anything. So that was just, very unique. So, but what else is going on? And other than that, today was pretty uneventful. Had to, kind of did some work around the house and hung out with the kids, played with the kids, doing some more cool drawings with Judah. He's really into this drawing YouTube. I wonder if I can share another one with you guys. We got a few of them. Maybe I will. Let me go grab a couple. I'll share the latest ones with you guys. Here we are. We're back at it. So these are a lot of fun. Judah's been getting a kick out of them. I'm actually having fun with them too. So I kind of help him, and then he colors them in, and we got a little process. But I did share this one with you guys already. It's the toilet. It's the toilet monster one. This one he made for me. He goes, "Dad, that's yours." So very exciting that he made this for me. This is the one he made his mom. She gets the nice "I love you" one. That's the one Mom gets. I get toilet monster, but who knows? But here's another one he made. He thought was a lot of fun. So we got this this mummy, and then it opens up. So we did this little mummy one. And then this is the latest one. This one is a Frankenstein. So we did a Frankenstein one. And go, yeah. So that's it. And he's got tons more. Maybe I'll share some more with you guys next week. But he's getting a kick out of those. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and share this film project that I'm working on. It's a partnership. I'm doing a video with my buddy Joseph. We're kind of going head to head on this thing. I'm not going to give too many details, but it's going to be exciting, and I'm super excited about it. And so I've been working on this creative story to film and put everything together. So maybe I'll give you a little sneak peek at my my Milano project, and you can kind of see what's going on in there, and hopefully without giving too much away, because I kind of, it's not necessarily just my project. I'm in collaboration with somebody, so I don't want to take credit for anything or spill the beans or whatever, or let the cat out of the bag, whatever the case may be. So you just got to stay tuned. But I will share my process just to let you guys know how cool Milano actually is. And then after that, we'll go ahead and dive into YouTube analytics. I do it every Sunday. So for those that are watching or maybe new to the channel, I go live every Sunday like I am now, and then tell you how everything's going in my life. And then we dive into the back end of my YouTube, and I share my analytics with you guys. I do have a little bit of a setup. I got my talking head cam here, and then I got my MacBook here, which we can go ahead and switch out, and you can see, here's my MacBook, and then go picture in picture. And there we are, and this is the setup. You're seeing me being goofy right there. So that's pretty much where we're at. So I do have that. So as we walk through the YouTube analytics, I'm seeing it for the first time just as you guys are seeing it. I have not looked at my analytics. So for me, this is all new, and I'm walking through it with you guys. And I just feel like it's something that's cool to share with you guys, because you guys are help growing this channel as well. So why not share all the information that's happening with it with you guys? So that's kind of how I look at it. And I'm fully transparent. I have nothing to hide. And then I'll continue to do this. I will continue to do this forever. As long as I'm YouTubing, I will do this every Sunday, unless I'm physically unable to do it. But all right, let's dive into some Milano stuff. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And then we'll go ahead and dive into my YouTube analytics. Or we could go over YouTube analytics first, and then I'll hop into why don't we do that? Okay, we'll go ahead and get cranking on the numbers. I'll walk you through my YouTube analytics, and then I'll dive into this project that I'm really excited about, that I'm filming. And I'll walk through my process with Milano, and so it'll be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, YouTube analytics. I'm gonna minimize this, and then I'm gonna go here, boom. And then I'm going to put up a new window, open up YouTube, the tubers. Let's go, tubers. Then I am gonna open up, blow this up, boom. And then I will go into YouTube Studio. All right. And then I'll go into analytics. Boom. All right. This is awesome. So this is what I consider the top 3 for me. This is what my channel's done in the last 28 days. And as you can see, I've got 19,000 views, 117 watch hours, and 36 new subscribers. That's so awesome, and I greatly appreciate each and every one of the subscribers and those that are coming along with us on this journey, and some old homies that have been rocking with me for a while too. It's just been awesome. So, but what I like to do is compare it from week to week. So I take this current week and I compare it to the previous week, just so you can see kind of the influx of what the channel's actually doing by week. So in order to do that, I actually have to go up here to this advanced mode. So I hit, I go here and then I go custom. And then what I do is I select this day and I do it for a week and I hit apply. So boom, this is what the channel's done this week. It's kind of getting up there a little bit. This is pretty awesome. It's what the channel's done this past week. This week it's done 6.8K views, 36 watch hours, and 6 new subscribers. That's so freaking awesome. That just fires me up, because I do have a goal to try to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2025. And the clock is ticking and we're running out of time. And I got like 170 or 67 to go or something. I got 167 more subscribers to go to hit that goal. So I'm if you just share this video maybe, or share other videos, share my videos with other people to try to help me reach that goal, I will be forever grateful. But this is the top 3 for me of this week. I've gotten 6.8K views, 36 watch hours, and 6 new subscribers. Now what I like to do is compare it to the previous week, just to kind of give you guys a sneak peek of how the channel is doing. So in order to do that, I have to go to advanced mode here, and then I go add comparison up here, and then I go period over period, and then I hit add, and then it's gonna give me, and this will walk through the top 3 for me. So this week I got 6,777 views. The previous week I got 3,314 views. So definitely an uptick this week. Definitely an uptick, which is super awesome. Now I go to watch hours. I got 36 this week and I got 25 the previous week. So again, that's an uptick. And then I'll go over subscribers. Subscribers, what do we got? I got 6 this week and I got 2 the previous week. Whew. That's so awesome. Definitely an uptick. Definitely an uptick. And I appreciate it. I thank you guys and I appreciate you. And it fires me up and it gets me excited. And I like, seeing progression. It's not always that's the case. Sometimes the channel takes a big decline, especially if I'm not actively, sometimes life is always in session. It's always coming at you. I am a father of 5 kids, 2 very small children that live here at the house, and my wife. I'm a family man, and I'm active in my recovery community, and I have a career, so it's like I have a lot, and then I try to get as creative as I can on YouTube as well. So not making excuses, trying not to be an excuse guy right now. I'm just saying that my plate is full and my cup runneth over for the things that are in my life, which are blessings upon blessings, especially coming from the places that I've come from when I've been down in the dirt. I've been locked up in institutions. I've been hospitalized. I've been in treatment facilities. I've lived a chaotic life, and having my life where it is now today is just such a beautiful thing, and I am grateful for it. So I don't care how busy I am, because what I love to say is I'm too blessed to be stressed, too grateful to be hateful, and yeah, that's where I'm at. So that's pretty much what the channel's done in comparison of the top 3. So it's freaking awesome. And I like to geek out on a few other things here. So what I'll do is I'll remove comparison, and then we'll walk through a couple other things. I like to go to geography and kind of see where people are tuning in from. And right now it's showing me we got the biggest chunk is the United States, which is not always the case, but here lately that's the case. So we got big chunk from United States. We got India, Philippines, which is really cool. Indonesia, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia. What else we got? Any new on here? No, I'm not seeing anything new. But it's worldwide, baby. That's so freaking so awesome. So yeah, it just blows me away. Somebody in the Philippines is actually tuning into the content that I'm creating. So thank you. That is awesome. All right. And then what I like to look at is viewer age. This is always fun. So here is a wide gambit of how old people are tuning in. Biggest chunk is the 25 to 34 year olds, which is almost half the pie there in that age bracket. This is 35 to 44 has got the second. Then this is third, 18 to 24. We got 13 to 17 year olds tuning in, which is awesome. So sometimes I got to be very mindful of what I'm saying on here, because we got some young ones tuning in, and I don't want to, trust me, I don't consider myself to be any kind of role model. So watch at your own risk. Sometimes my brain just goes certain ways, and I try to be respectful, and but sometimes I'm just boo. So I'll try to keep it above the short or pants or whatever that saying is. That's what I'm probably jacking that up and sounding weird right now, but I'm gonna keep it there. So all right. And then so that's where we're at. And then next I like to look at is gender. Always biggest portion is male viewership versus female. We got a little bit of a female viewership, 26%. And then I like to look at device type. It's always a mobile phone, but yeah, that mobile phone be killing it. But let's take a look at operating system, because I really would love if Apple and the iOS, peeps get back on top and you kind of beat out those Android users. But I don't know. Not trying to throw shade to the Android, but I'm an Apple fanboy, so that would be awesome. Let's take a look. Android, and by a long shot. So Apple's not even close. Well, that's cool. All right. Well, come on, Apple. Let's get it together. But I do greatly appreciate the Android folks that are tuning in and watching on their Android devices. That's freaking awesome. So, all right. Well, that is basically the numbers and everything that I enjoy looking at. What I like to do now is just go look at the top content during this time period. Here we are. So this video got it's the toilet monster thing I did last week. It got 1,900 views. So yeah, and then the car mount thing with the iPhone 17 Pro Max I mounted it to my car and got some shots of that. So that was really cool. That got a little bit of uptick. This Christmas lights thing is starting to take off again, man. It's like crazy. It's how many views does this thing actually have now? It's gotten 33,000 views. That's insane. That's just nuts. That's a lot for a channel like mine and a video that I make to get that many views. That's just a bunch. In here, one thing I was like, let's take a look. I got 1 subscriber out of that. That's cool. We reach. So engagement, let's see. There's always, I like this because there's always, I've noticed that, let's see, audience, let's take a look. Does it show me in here? Where does it show me? Does it not show me? This is crazy to me. So 99.8% of the people that are viewing my content, they're not subscribed. But the one I liked is like the like or dislike. Is that the engagement? Oh, right here. Like or dislike. I've been looking at this and it's been funny because normally, so I've gotten 15 likes. Normally, there's at least 1 to 2 people that dislike all my videos. Just like, man, and that's fine. I'm not everybody's cup of tea or cup of coffee or whatever, tall drink of water, whatever you want. That's just weird. Whatever you want to say, I know, I get it, and go ahead, dislike it. But some of the stuff that people dislike just baffles me sometimes. Like, why did you dislike that? That's just so weird. But, you know, people are inclined to dislike. I'm not the like or dislike police. So, yeah, I just find it interesting to see let's see if we can find one that somebody disliked. Let me look at my videos and see. Let's go VA disability. Let's see this one. Let's go. Wasn't super popular of a video, so maybe engagement. Let's go in here. No, I only got 3 likes, no dislikes. Maybe that person or the people that are disliking haven't seen those yet. So, but all right, I just find it funny. That's all. But anyway, awesome. Been a great week. I love seeing these numbers. The numbers seem to be like ticking up a little bit, and it's because I'm creating content and getting content out there. I just did that iPhone 17 Pro video. It was a fun video to do. So that got a little traction for me with some content. And I got another video in the works that I'm excited to drop, that I'm working on. Actually, I got a couple videos in the can that I'm ready to drop. Here, it's just, I'm kind of balancing out which ones that I want to put out there, but I'm working on one. And let's go ahead and dive into that creative process that I have. So what I tend to do a lot of times is when I have an idea, it just lives in my brain. It just kind of sits up there and ruminates, and it just is floating up in the old noggin. It's just doing its thing, bouncing around in all that space up there. And in order for me to kind of like dial things in and really hone them down, I have to get them out of here and onto something. Whether back in the day I used to write things out, now in the digital age and having a platform like Milanote is just super, super helpful. So I am going to, let's go ahead and walk through my Milanote process. So I'm going to open this up to Milanote. We'll just open up a new window. We'll log in. So right here, as you can see, I have some archive projects over here of some other things that I have done. Horror film short, Building in Quality was the video that I'm flushing out. State 48 was that one just kind of hit me. That was going to be something awesome that I was super excited about, but I kind of dropped the ball on it and got really demotivated because of it. But anyway, so, and then there's some other stuff on here. So that's in my archive section, but the video that I am working on right now is called Note to Self. That's the title of the film, and it is definitely, so in here you kind of could see how I have everything laid out. I'm able to put my inspiration over here. I can even, I kind of created a mood board. I love, contrasty kind of colors. Really, I love night shots, like things shot at night. I'm inspired by those. Dark images, things like that just really, really motivate me and inspire me. So the vision for what I'm doing is basically going to be filmed at night, and I'm going to start shooting tomorrow is going to be my film date and time, and I have an extremely busy day tomorrow. So I have a shoot in the morning that I got to go knock out and grab some footage and some interviews, and then I got to bolt over and get a video done and edited and submitted. And then from there, I have a meeting tonight for our coaches and leaders at Celebrate Recovery. And then I am going to film. So luckily, I'm filming at night because that's the only time and space that I do have to film. So it all kind of works out. But so yeah, I am filming this project. I'm going to be filming it tomorrow night, and I'm excited. I got it all storyboarded. I have it all dialed. I kind of have the look that I'm going for, and it's going to be super exciting. But yeah, Milanote is a perfect tool to help me see everything. And I could do my checklist in here, so you can see I have my gear checklist of things that I need to bring, camera information, the storyboard. So, and then I have my shot list, so you can see how I'm breaking it down. So I have everything broken down in 3 scenes, and then the shots that I'm doing for each one of those scenes, and then some additional shots, cutaways as I like to call them. So some B-roll, filler. So I have some ideas for some of that over here. And then, yeah, I have it all kind of basically. I would go on my storyboard, but I don't kind of want to reveal. Then I have the music here. And then also with the music, I have it broken down. Basically, the video can only be 90 seconds. That's how long this video can be. And we have specific music that we're using. And in the music, it's basically, I have my project basically broken down based off the intensity of the music and things of that nature. So, and Milanote's great to help me keep that organized and to figure out the pacing and stuff like that. So it's really awesome. And then some information about the challenge, and then, some stuff from ChatGPT. But anyway, all this is broken down. Some other YouTube videos that I like that kind of help set the mood and the tone. So, and then the location of where I'm shooting is here. So I'm able to, basically pull this up and then figure out exactly where I'm shooting this thing, And it's helpful when it's collaborative and you're working with other people. It's super, it's super beneficial to have all this in a form like this. But anyway, that is my Milano project, and I'm excited to get it going tomorrow. I'm excited to get this thing shot and done. And then on top of that, I'm leaving town. I'm leaving town for a couple days, so I got to catch a flight out of here. So it's going to be a crazy week, but it's going to be awesome, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I'm looking forward to get this thing shot and get it dialed in, and then I'm looking forward to letter J is my next video that I have on the burner, and it's in series of my letter vlog series that I'm doing, which has been a lot of fun. So that's pretty much all I have, guys. I don't think I have. You like my Outcast shirt? It's stupid. I love Outcast, man. Yeah. Wicked. Yeah, now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head. But I love Outkast. All right. Well, that's all I have. Thanks for coming on with me. Thanks for tuning in. Greatly appreciate you guys. And with that being said, I will go ahead and I will catch you on the next one. Yeah, let's go. Boom. All right. All right. Now I gotta clean up. What do I gotta do?